Hi, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Chevelle, and that behind me is my dog Jose. And today we're going to be talking about the projects that I finished in 2021. This will be a shorter video just because I don't have a whole bunch of complete finishes, but I'm excited to show you what I have. Before I get into my finishes for 2021, I just wanted to give a heads up to anyone interested. I am putting together a Valentine's Day box themed around love letters. It will be a stitching and stationery box, and there is only 25 available. So if you're interested in that, I would go ahead and take a look at it. The website that I'm selling them on is called needleandnote.online, and I'll include that link in the description box. So the first finish that I completed was a Retrolos kit. A Riolas kit, cross stitch. This is called Fox and in Leaves. It is 2/114 count, and the thread they give you isn't normal DMC. It's like a wool acrylic blend, and this is my finish on it. I actually really love this. I've thought about stitching another set for a family member. It still needs to be framed. All of these need to be framed. So yeah, that's my first one. Very fun stitch. And I think that the way that the designer of the pattern has you do backstitch gives a lot to the pattern and shows a lot of motion. So yes, highly recommend this. If you want the information, this is the front page. So it's $18.79 Riolas cross stitch kit, and I think the official name is Fox in the Leaves, or Foxes in the Leaves. The next project that I finished was actually a sal or a stitch along from 2020. I believe this is from Stitchonomy. She does these pretty much every year. I did not do the one for 2021, but if this is something that you are interested in, I highly recommend that you check out her Facebook page. And once again, it's Stitchonomy. This is the stitch along that I finished. So it's a Halloween stitch along. So up at the top, we have the year, and it says Halloween. And then there's like a border in general. And then every day she gives you like a new logo to stitch in. And these are very creative, some of the most fun patterns that I have seen as far as Halloween. As you know, in 2020 there was the toilet paper shortage, so I think that's very funny that she included that. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. I did do some back stitching that was not called for, just because I felt like some of the colors blended in too much to my fabric. Like, for example, this mummy, it was really difficult to see him, so I backstitched him. So yeah, very fun. I didn't do the 2021 one just because I didn't want to commit to another sal that I probably wasn't going to finish in the same year. But yeah, and this is 2/2. 2/2. I do apologize. I don't know what the count of this is, but I do know that I did hand dye this. So I dyed this with coffee and like an herbal raspberry tea, and then it created this nice like tannish caramel color. So yeah. Very fun. The other thing I finished was my cat with Broomstick. So this is an old scraggly cat from the 2021 Just Cross Stitch Halloween magazine. And I had a lot of fun. This is a lot of black in here, so just be prepared to just do a lot of 310 stitching. But I always appreciate when there's like some back stitching, and yeah. I would probably do this as a flat ornament finishing, but not have a hanger. So I'll probably finish it flat over a piece of cardboard, and then it'll like be put on my mantle for next year. And then the last thing that I finished cross stitch wise in 2021 is my Christmas ornament that looks like Jose behind me. He is delivering a little letter to Santa, and this is actually a kit, this kit, from Mill Hill. And as you can see, the dog has floppy ears, so I just modified it so that my dog had pointy ears. And that's pretty much the only modification I made. Oh, I lied. I modified his tail because Jose does not have a curly tail. He has a little stub. And then I gave him a green collar instead of a red collar. But everything else is as called for, and I just used the material provided in the kit. The nice thing about Mill Hill kits, this is the first kit that I've done, is they have so many leftover beads. So I will probably use those beads on a different kit, or if I need some red or green beads, I have them for the future. So that pretty much concludes cross stitch. Now I'm just gonna recap really quickly my quilting. So I did finish a baby blanket in 2021. I don't have the physical blanket to show you because the baby has already been born and I already gave that gift, but I do have a couple pictures to insert. So as you can see, this is a take on the Bagdello quilt, which is just like creating a wave with a series of strips. And then I hand quilted it, and I embroidered the baby's name on the back on the bottom. The other quilt I have is, all year I've been showing you guys this cute quilt that I've been making, and I've been showing you guys the blocks. And so I just wanted to take a minute to show you guys this before I ship it out to my lovely grandmother who's going to be receiving this. So I'm going to stand up on the bed so you can see the front. This is the front. This is the back. So as you can see, and I've been telling you, as I've made the blocks, I've actually showcased this quite a bit on my channel. It kind of looks like beads hanging by a thread, or like diamonds kind of dripping into other diamonds. The long arm design that I had quilted is cute little flowers. You can probably see it better on the back. And I'm very happy with how this turned out. I really love it. I hope my grandmother loves it. This pattern, let me show you this. This pattern here with the fishes on the bottom is what I did for the border. And you can't really tell they're fishes, which is nice. It just looks like lots of different purples, which is what she requested. I know her favorite color is purple, so I went very purple on this quilt. And that's pretty much everything I finished in 2021. I'm looking forward to a phenomenal 2022. I have a lot of projects that I've been working on. And yeah, thanks you guys for joining me. You have a good day. Bye.